Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about living in sin and my personal journey growing up in the Catholic Church and with God and where I am today. So we grew up Catholic. I made my baptism, first communion, confirmation. I actually went to Catholic school from 7th grade all the way through college. College wasn't necessarily, I was trying to go to Catholic school. It just happened to be a Catholic college that I had a lot of fun at partying. So I grew up Catholic, didn't really like going to church. It was boring. Who as a child and a teenager wants to go to church? It was so boring. So, I did what I had to do to check the boxes of being a good Catholic. And then basically I moved to San Diego after college and I never went to church. I mean, I didn't go to church in college either, but I didn't go to church. There was nobody here to make me go to church or make me really feel guilty. So I dabbled here and there. I went like one weekend and then was like, oh, it's boring. I remember now. Didn't go again. A couple years later, would go. It's boring. Wouldn't go again. So I was always racked with that Catholic guilt. Like, I'm not going to church. I'm not a good Catholic. I'm living with my boyfriend before marriage. I'm on birth control. I am consummating said relationship before marriage. Like, these are all sins in the Catholic Church. And if you do these, you're going to hell, apparently. And I just couldn't relate to that. Like, how is a person that's a good person, that tries to treat others with respect and do good deeds, how am I going to hell because I live with my boyfriend before marriage? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I'm in a loving union. So, like, Catholicism hasn't always jived with my personal beliefs. However, that being said, I've always believed in God. I pray to Him mostly when I need something, or when something good happens, I do thank Him for my, my lucky, blessed life. But it's always been on my terms, like not going to church, just being a good Christian, if you will. So I tried my own way, but all of this time I have been searching for something, like looking for something to grasp onto, to believe in, something bigger than me, take my relationship with Him maybe a little further, but not knowing how to do that and not going to church. So flash forward to present day, I'm still have been like dabbling with it, thinking about it lately, just thinking about it. And then our friends ask us to be godparents. And I'm like, woo! And then I realized we weren't married in the Catholic Church. We haven't been going to church. Catholics are very strict. We're all going to hell. How am I going to become a godparent? So we went to church. We actually met with this woman over at St. Bridget's, and she was amazing. There was no judgment. There was just all love with open arms. And honestly, she was so relatable. She, talked about how she gets distracted with her little Fitbit watch in church. And it made me just feel normal. It made me feel like, all right, we're all normal people here. And they kind of welcomed us with open arms. So, we went back again, and then we went to this godparent orientation. And I'm like, oh my God. It was so much fun. They served beer and wine, first of all, and catered taco surf. It was pretty fun. The deacon there was the best part. He told his story about his journey with Catholicism. And, he didn't turn to God really till he was 44. He did all those things a Catholic should do leading up to that point, checking off the boxes to be a good little boy, a good little Catholic, but didn't really connect with Him until he was 44. And that just gave me hope and inspiration, and also, knowledge that these people were so relatable. Right? So it made me feel better. So the point I'm at in my life is I'm going to be a godparent, but I'm trying to go to church every Sunday and see if I have that aha moment. Try to open my ears and actually listen instead of sitting there thinking about when the heck I'm going to get out of there, and try to deepen my experience with God. And I'm hoping that this stint that I'm on right now sticks, and I stick with it, and I had that aha moment. But until then, I'm going to keep plugging along. I'm going to be a good person, try to be, and try to just be, live in the eyes of God and how He would want us to, but by being a good person and treating others with respect, and do unto others as you would want undone to you. Like, that's the way I'm currently living. And I hope along this journey something bigger happens but we will see. So that has been my story growing up in the Catholic Church, doing all the things that I was supposed to do and where I am today. And it's a work in progress. It is. So I hope you like my channel and my stories. Give me a thumbs up if you like. Subscribe, please. Tell your friends. Let's go.